Let's get into the topic of today, which is fashion. I think my style remained that tomboyish type person style till I was in college. I was like, what do you mean? Like, it was given to me and I had it, and you came and you took it, like, kind of stole it. One of my friends, she still even jokes with me. She's like, I can't believe this is you now. You're like very diva type, la-di-da. Like, I've seen you with oil in your hair, with slick back pony. Fashion, clothes has been like a very common factor and a common binding force when it has come to me being with my family and me, forming friendships with people. The psychology, that comes with fashion can be so huge, can be so impactful and powerful, which I think I only know now since a few years. Fashion for me has always been about myself. It has never been about what people around me are doing. It has never been about what everyone else is wearing, what the current trend is, what the current style is. One of the brands that I want to talk about that I didn't have a good experience with. Hi guys, I'm Shruti. Welcome to my podcast, I'm Just Curious, and welcome to yet another solo episode. I want to start this episode with a little update about what's been happening and everything. It's been a hectic few days or maybe weeks, and in a good way. And I've been shooting and I've been traveling, and it's so much fun. And I just wanted to share this with you guys that it's been surreal the last few days and the last few weeks, shooting with such amazing guests and such amazing conversations that you will get to see. And it's been tiring as well, the whole traveling and the whole process of it, but the end part of it is very, very exciting and very, very fulfilling and rewarding that way. And yeah, just wanted to share that. And let's get into the topic of today, which is fashion, my journey of fashion and how I look at fashion, and the current trends that I'm excited about and all of that. So we're going to talk about everything, right from, my earliest childhood memory about fashion to currently the headspace I'm in with fashion and, everything that I'm excited about. So yeah, let's start. My earliest childhood memory of fashion or clothes or whatever you want to call it. So I remember I have quite a few stories from my childhood related to, and it can't be like, it might not be like fashion for you guys to listen to, but like clothes. I think I've always been very excited about good clothes, good quality clothes, and the clothes that, make me feel comfortable when I wear them, and make me feel a certain way, or something. But yeah, I've always loved clothes. I've always had a particular style also in clothes, which we'll talk about. But first, I want to share some stories. So there's one story that comes to my mind, which is, I think when we were, I don't even know the age, but yeah, we were grown up enough. I was in school. I was in maybe middle school. Yeah. And so we used to live in a joint family, and at that time, and in a way we still do. And so it was all cousins in the house, and we had like all of the cousins in the house had somebody who was their age. Like, so say for example, my elder sister had, we had other cousins who were her age, and then it was me who, there was this one cousin, there's this one cousin sister and a brother that I have who are of, we all are of same age. And then there's my brother, and so then he also has, we have a cousin who, and both of them are of the same age. I remember our grandfather must have gone somewhere, like he was traveling somewhere, and he came back and he had gotten something for everyone, right? Because it's a joint family and everything. And so we are all like, every time, this has also been one of the things that whenever like my dad would go out for a trip or something, and then he would get something, and the clothes is the biggest, most important thing that we would give to each other in our family. And we would be so excited when someone goes out and brings clothes, and we would all just sit around in the living room or in one room, and then all the clothes would come out that, oh, this is for you, this is for you, and all of that. So I remember sitting in this drawing room, everyone was around, and then my grandfather like gave everything to everyone that this is for you, this is for you. And he gave me this one pair of t-shirts and a shorts, which was like a purple color uh, outfit, you know. And I loved it. Like it was, I used to love wearing shorts. I don't remember if I used to wear a lot of dresses as a I was a little tomboy. In my head, I think so. I don't know what people will say. But in my head, I always loved wearing shorts. So I was very comfortable wearing that. And he got me like this purple lavender color shorts and a t-shirt. And it was so nice. It was so, of good quality. It made me feel good. And he gave it to me. And apparently, my cousin sister, who, like I said, was my age, she apparently made up this idea in her head that it was for her. When it was gifted to me, he personally gave it to me in front of everyone. I had it in my wardrobe, and suddenly I don't know where this comes from, that she comes to stay over one night. Like, what stay over? She used to live on the ground floor. We used to live on the first floor. So she came to stay over with me one night, and she got ready in the morning, and or maybe she was staying in another house which was away, and so she was staying the night, and then she didn't have clothes in the morning to wear after getting ready and stuff. So she's like, oh, where's that pair of that shorts and t-shirt that grandfather got you or something? She specifically asked for it. And so I gave it to her. I didn't think much of it. I'm always like that. I don't think much of anything, and I never think that, oh, this person might have some motive behind it or whatever. So I gave it to her, she wore it, and she left with it. And I never got it back. And so when I asked her, she's like, oh, now that's mine. And, it was for me, and it's mine now. And you took it, so I'm taking it back. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, it was given to me, and I had it, and you came and you took it, like, kind of stole it from me, and now claiming that it was for you. Anyway, so this was this whole, like little nice fight that was not even a fight, but like this whole thing that was going on. And so next time when I went to her place, I was like, I want that pair of shorts and t-shirt, and I'm taking that home with me. So then I went to stay the night at her place, and I wore them and I got it back. But this whole thing went on. I don't know eventually who had it. I'll have to ask her, or maybe I gave up, or maybe like whatever. I don't remember. But that's this whole thing that happened. Yeah. So I mean, it's about the clothes have been a very binding factor, I think, in our family. Like, even with my dad, even like I said, with my grandfather, us cousins. Again, one of the stories, like I remember, again, like my dad went out for a trip, and he got me some more than 10, 11 pairs of clothes. Like I remember he went to Singapore or something, and he came back, and so like he opened the bag, and he just put out these outfits like one after the other, like, okay, this, and I'm like, I'm waiting, I'm like, which one of these are mine? And he's like, they're all yours. Like, and I was like, what? Like, these are 11 pair of clothes, not just 11 t-shirts or 11, but it's like a full-on pair. Like, with if it's a denim, then it's with a t-shirt, and then another pair and another pair. So there was like 11 pairs of clothes. And yeah, and then there was this one birthday of mine where I wore this denim skirt, a white t-shirt, and a denim jacket. And I remember I was very young, I think, at that time. And I remember my mom spent the entire day with me. She took me shopping, and then later on we had like a small party at home where my friends were coming, or something like that. And so she spent the whole day with me. She took me shopping. I bought some clothes. I bought shoes, and then she also took me to this. At that time, people still used to go to photo studios to get pictures clicked. So she after I got ready in those clothes, she took me to the photo studio, and we got pictures clicked of the two of us and everything. I'll put those pictures here. I might still have them. So yeah, that's also one of a really nice memory that I have. Um, yeah, yeah. So these are the few memories that come to my mind over the years. Like I said before, I was a very, I think, a tomboyish type child who didn't used to like dress much. Like I used to have oiled hair. Like one of my friends, she still even jokes with me. Like she's like, I can't believe this is you now. You're like very diva type, la di da, like very pretty girl type person now. But you were so, like, I've seen you with oil in your hair, with slick back pony, and you would wear these chunky sports shoes and come to tuition classes and everything. And she's like, I can't believe this is you now. How has this happened? How was this person inside you? Or have you just become this person? She's just so much in awe. And she, every time she meets me, or mostly every time she meets me, she recalls that time that I still remember, you were this person. And I would always wear like a jeans and a t-shirt. And I would have oil in my hair and with my hair tied back in a pony or something. And I would constantly wear sports shoes. I refrained from wearing any type of chappals or anything. I don't know why. I felt comfortable in sports shoes. I would always have socks on. Like my dad at that time used to even joke with me that you sleep with your socks on. That's crazy. But I think there was this technical thing also to it that I didn't like a speck of dust on my feet. It was a thing. Like if my feet got dusty, then it's like I would have a physical reaction. Like I felt like I couldn't breathe if I had dust on my feet. So I would constantly wear socks. I would sleep in my socks so that even at night I felt like, okay, my feet are clean and protected, and everything's fine. It's changed, of course. Now I don't sleep like that or anything. But yeah, but that was one thing that used to be a thing. And so yeah, I mean, from there, I think slowly, even like when I think my style remained that tomboyish type person style till I was in college, till I was, I think very much till the second year of my college. I was a tomboyish type person. Even in college, I used to. By this point, I had come to wearing chappals at times and heels. I used to love shoes. I still do. I see a pair of shoes and I'm like, that I know exactly what outfit that will go for with. Or if I see an outfit, I'm like, okay, I know exactly the kind of pair of shoes that will go with this outfit. It's very, very instinctive to me. And anything other than that, I feel like is a crime. Like if a certain outfit needs a certain pair of shoes, if you don't wear that with it, don't wear the outfit. Like if you have another pair of shoes and you have to wear those shoes, wear another outfit or something. I don't know. It's one of my thing that, when the outfits and the shoes are like a mismatch. Like I'm not saying that it color wise or something, but like style wise, if they don't, you know, uh, coordinate with each other, then it's like one of my biggest pet peeves also. Kind of like not crazy, not in a crazy way, but yeah, a little bit. Like I said, like clothes were a thing. So if, I never saw that, oh, now I will start buying dresses or now I will start wearing dresses. If I liked something, if I found something was like a good fit, good comfortable outfit and would look good and smart on me, then I would be excited to get it. It doesn't matter if it's a dress, it doesn't matter if it's a jeans and a simple t-shirt or something. Something as simple as a color could all used to also excite me and still does. Like a really nice color, something could be really basic like a t-shirt or like a pair of shoes, but if they have like a really good color, then I'm like, wow, like that changes everything. So I think fashion has all these small things, and I think I started experimenting, I started evolving, and from that time, from the second year of college. And I also made friends around that time who I think in some ways not influenced, but I felt like we had similar styles. So sometimes I feel like you meet people or you see something on someone and you are like, hey, that's my style as well. And you start feeling like, you have somebody to share it with. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like you see somebody's style and you get influenced by it, but it's like it's always been there inside you. But now you get to have fun with it. Now you get to play with it. And, there's somebody around you who's also into it, who's also has a similar sense of style. And now it's so much fun to be around somebody like that. And now you get to bring out your that side as well, because I've always felt like I feed off of people's energies. And if I have like minded people around me in any sense, like, say, for example, I, started hanging out and made friends with these people who had a similar sense of fashion as me. So that, uh, you know, of course, in the moment you don't realize that. But now when I look back at it, I think everything was so exciting. Like, it made me so excited to be around these people. We have had a really long friendship, and it's something that I've always like cherished, and I think I will always cherish in my heart. But yeah, these are the things that connected us. So, like, as you can see, like, even with my family, clothes is the thing that connects me to my family. Even when I made like became solid friends with some people, I think fashion, and having that similar expression in fashion became like, that binding force. As I'm talking about it, I'm realizing that fashion, clothes has been like a very common factor and a common binding force when it has come to me being with my family and me, forming friendships with people. So I just want to say that, you never know. I mean, just if there's something inside you that comes very naturally to you, it's fashion for me, clothes for me. But if there's something like that within you that comes very naturally to you, if you are very, very open about it, if you don't, judge yourself for having an interest, judge yourself for liking something, but you're just free with it, you're fluid with it, you're having fun with it, then it might, you wouldn't even know. It will, like, attract those kind of people around you who are also into the same thing, who also have the same liking. But then you have to have your energy in such way that you end up do attracting these people. You have to have a very open, fun energy about you. From here, I think I want to talk about how I think after college, when I slowly started, like, experimenting, like wearing these dresses, and I realized if I wore a jeans and a t-shirt, I felt a certain way, like I had a certain feeling, you know. The psychology, that comes with fashion can be so huge, can be so impactful and powerful, which I think I only know now since a few years, but I think it's always been there without me even like being able to point and put a finger on it and say that, oh, yeah, that's a thing. But I remember, like, if I wear like a jeans and a t-shirt, the feeling is a certain kind. If I wear like a really nice dress with a really nice pair of shoes and my hair is done well, my outfit is great, I'm looking good, and I feel happy. It might sound very superficial to some people, but that's the simplest way for me to keep myself happy. That I just have to wear comfortable, well fitted, good quality clothes. It doesn't have to be about a particular brand. It doesn't have to be about how expensive or inexpensive they are. I've never thought about that. I just always look at an outfit and I'm like, do I like this? Then I wear it, and I feel like once I wear it, I'm like, how comfortable I feel in it, how when I move in it, how confident I feel in it, then that's it for me. Then that's the only thing that I give importance to, rather than the brands and all of the flashy stuff that comes with it. And more than anything, I think fashion for me has always been about myself. It has never been about what people around me are doing. It has never been about what everyone else is wearing, what the current trend is, what the current style is, what somebody is recommending online that you should wear. Fashion has never been about somebody else for me. It has always been about what I like, what I feel good in, and what suits me, looks good on me, and makes me feel comfortable. It's always been about that. And it became more and more about that as I grew up, as I traveled the world a little bit, as I, like I said, made friends like that who were there. So I think it has more and more solidified the fact that, yeah, it's something that's a very, very important part of me. It's something that um, I think even before a few years, I wouldn't have been able to say it with so much surety because, maybe I was not so consciously aware of it. But I think now I am. And now I know that. Because sometimes, people, like, say, for example, today as well, right? I went to Starbucks to get like a drink, and I go to this one particular Starbucks quite often. Almost every time I want to get something to eat, like a croissant or like a you know cooler. I don't drink coffee or something, but yeah, I go there. And so this one girl, when she was handing me my order, she's like, "Oh, you always look so pretty." And I'm like, "Wow, that's, thank you so much. That's, you are not aware of it yourself, but then people around you are seeing you that way, and then you become, when more and more people like that tell you that, hey, yeah, you do carry yourself every time with a lot of, I don't even know how to say it. There's a certain way that you carry yourself in, and that shows. And more people, when they start telling you, you're like, okay, maybe that is there, like, I'm not being intentional about it, but it's there and people are seeing it. And for me, it's very normal. Like, even what I'm wearing today, that's me. I would wear this on a daily basis. It's not an occasion. It's a very fun outfit. It's a play suit kind of a thing, short, with like really nice sleeves, which has like such nice volume to it and everything. For some people, it might be like, oh, this is like a little over the top for an everyday, life, or like to run errands or something. But this is exactly who I am. Like, I would wear this to run errands. I would wear this to go buy a vegetable also. So I've only realized that now about me, or maybe after I went to Paris. But we'll talk about that in the later part. So yeah, I mean, also, like I said, brands, right? I've never been into brands like, oh, I have to have this brand or that brand. And especially, I'm not that person who likes to wear something with really big logos and really big, like, telling people that, oh, this is from this brand. Some of the brands that I really love, and I would wear them over and over again. The first brand that I would like to mention in, excess, like shoes and bags, which is also the one of the first brands that I started using, which had like really good quality products. They still do. I still buy a lot of things from them, which is Charles and Keith from Singapore. And it's they do such good bags and such good shoes. It's so my style. Like, it's very understated. They don't have too many, like, these flashy, loud designs that are in your face with these big logos and stuff. They're very understated, minimal designs and everything. And I love that. That's so me. And I feel like that brand is very underrated. That brand needs a lot of appreciation than it is getting. Because I feel like something like that is so classic. It's so good quality as well. They don't make real leather items, which I love, which one is one of my biggest things I love about them, that they don't use real leather. So yeah, I mean, that is one of the brands that I love in shoes and bags. I don't think I will ever stop loving that brand. Just want to keep buying more and more things from that brand. And it's like I said, even when I was in college, that brand was the first brand that I started buying and everything. One of the other brands that I really, really love is, I think, a little bit of like a luxury brand, but I don't know why. Like, it's so, the style, the aesthetic of the brand, everything just appeals to me so much more than any other brand, which is Christian Dior. I love Dior. Like, I think I will never stop loving Dior. I think I have some past life connection to Paris, France, or even maybe Dior. I don't know. The kind of love that I have for this brand, I don't think I I have that kind of love for so many brands. And all these brands that I'm mentioning, Dior is one of the brands I love. The outfits they do, I love the bags, the shoes they do. So yeah, but Dior also, I feel like, has mastered and is a pioneer when it comes to sustainable fashion as well. From launching this canvas book tote, which became like a really big thing and still is. Still, very much people love to get that bag in all sizes, and very rightly so. They've made it with such great quality. They've come up with such good design that it's so aspirational still. The brand, everything that they do is still so aspirational. And I think they have moved towards sustainable fashion in the best possible way, with the best possible designs, with the best possible strategy and everything. So I really want to congratulate the creative director of the brand. Like, she's doing amazing work, and I cannot wait to see what else she does in the future. So yeah, these two brands are some of the brands. Some of the other brands that I love would be, of course, in everyday wear. I love what Zara is doing. I love what Mango is doing this season. I think Forever New has come up with really good dresses. I think for a long time since COVID, Forever New was dying down a little. Like, they were not coming up with better dresses or good quality products and stuff. But I think now they are catching up, and they're doing really well. This spring season, they have some really good collection of dresses and everything. I personally have bought I think a few dresses from Forever New recently, and I love them. I think for me, like I said, it's the fit of the outfit. Like, when I wore this dress that I recently bought, it just fit me perfectly. Like, the size chart is so to the point that it just fit me perfectly. And I love those outfits that just fit you well. And you don't have to get them altered, or you don't have to get them resized in your size, but everything is true to your size. I think when brands are able to do that for all body types, I love those brands. And I think if one thing they can do to create like a really good trust amongst their customers is, I think, if they come up with true to size products for all sizes. Because nothing like that. Because, say, for example, if somebody's in a hurry and they just need to buy an outfit and just dress up and go to an event, and they can, trust your brand that, yeah, you will have a dress that will just fit them perfectly. It will save them time. They will not need any alterations or anything. And that's great. I mean, that's more important or bigger than any marketing strategy ever that you will put in place. Sizing is one of the most key things when it comes to fashion and dressing and outfits and everything. One of the brands that I want to talk about that I didn't have a good experience with very recently, and I was not expecting that. The brand is Ralph Lauren. I had been looking for a pair of sunglasses since a long time. So as we were leaving, I saw this. There was this wall that had all these sunglasses, and I was like, oh, let me try these sunglasses. And I tried this one particular pair. It was so amazing. Like, it fit me like a glove. It fit me so well. Like, it didn't weigh heavy on me. The shape was perfect. It looked good. It was classy. It was this classic black frame, like a square something frame sunglasses with like a RL logo on the side. It was a fresh piece from a new collection and everything. And it fit me well, and I loved it. And I've been looking at sunglasses since I had gone to Paris, like in during that holiday. Like, since I was at the airport, I'd been like, oh, I need a nice pair of sunglasses. And I'd been trying out all the brands, like from Prada to Celine and all these brands that have come up with new sunglasses and are so in season right now. So I thought that, oh wow, I finally found one pair. And but it's towards the end of my trip, but then whatever, like, maybe I'll get it. And so I told them that, I'd like to get this pair of sunglasses. And this one sales associate, she was French, this lady, this girl, she was standing next to me, and I was like, yeah, I'll get these sunglasses. And I don't know, I mean, there was some weird vibe that was going on between them. So these three, four sales associates. They got together and then they are like, oh, you can give us your passport details for the tax refund at the airport and everything. And I gave them all the details and everything. But I saw them like still like, huddled up together, like talking something in French amongst each other. This girl went upstairs to get something and she's like, oh, I have to check the cover of this, the case for this sunglasses and everything, because she said this is a new collection and everything. So she went upstairs and came down, again went upstairs and came down. And then twice what she did after she, was doing this up and, she was going up and down. She came downstairs and she was like, she picked up another pair and she was like, oh, this is one, what do you like, right? And I was like, no, it's that one. It's the other one is from the new collection. She's like, oh, okay, okay. Then again, she did the same thing. She picked up another pair of sunglasses and she's like, oh, this is the one you like, right? And I'm like, no. And I felt very odd that why was she trying to sell me some other pair when I've clearly told her that this is the pair I like and this is the pair I want to get. And so she kept on doing that and and she kept on talking to these people in French and everyone was getting like frantic and everything. And I didn't understand the point of it because we were the only customers in the store and there was no need for so much like discussion or so much like back and forth and talking and everything for just one pair of sunglasses. So I didn't understand. And then she started telling me that, oh, but like, that, oh, you can get this because we don't have the case for this one. It's from a new collection. Then she's like, oh, we can't sell this one because we only have one piece and it's new collection. So we need to keep it on the display, which didn't make any sense to me. Like only a stupid person would do that a customer has walked into your store and you tell them we can't sell this because it's a display piece. Like what is wrong with you? Like, who gave you this job? Like the brand should definitely fire you because that's not how you treat a customer. And eventually, like I felt like I'm not in the mood now to get these sunglasses. I really liked them. I really wanted them. But then she was also like, oh, but we don't have the case, so we can't sell it to you. And I was like, you can give it to me in another case. She's like, no, we don't do that. And I felt really like let down and disappointed by the brand. And I was like, that's not the kind of experience one looks for and everything. So yeah, I mean, we left the store because I was like, I don't want to do this, like this is really stupid what she's doing. And the brand is on such a level that they can't afford to have people like these to be treating their customers in this way. So yeah, I mean, that was one really sour experience that I had with one of the brands. And I feel like Ralph Lauren as compared to Dior is such a, like it's still it's not at par with Dior in terms of luxury. Dior is such a huge brand. And I had the complete opposite experience in Dior. Kudos to Dior for hiring such people. You guys are doing great work, not just in the actual products that you're coming out with, but the staff that you have in your stores. It's 10 on 10. If not 10, it's 100 on 100. Like it's the best experience I've had walking into a store. And I was like, Ralph Lauren can take a few notes from this, everything. So yeah, I mean, these are some of the brand stories and why I love these brands and why some of the other brands that I am not too keen about. There are also a few upcoming brands that I'm really, really excited about. There's this one clothing brand called Odd Muse. It's from London. They are doing some really, really cute dresses, and I'm super excited about that. There's this one other brand that I'm very excited about, which is Rotate. Yeah. They have amazing dresses, some really nice, fun summer collection, and I just can't wait to get their dresses and try. I forget where the brand is from. I think it's from Australia or something, if I'm not wrong, but I'll have to check. But yeah, one of the other brand that I'm really excited about is House of CB. The dresses that they are doing for the spring summer collection are to die for. Their corset collection dresses and all their prints and even their whites and everything. Oh my god, to die for. It's so amazing, and I look forward to wearing these brands and Yeah, feeling good in them. So these are some of the brands that I'm looking forward to wearing and experiencing, like how do they feel and everything. Now, let's talk about some of the current trends in fashion that I think I want to like see and review. So I'm going to quickly open Vogue on my phone and what they have to say about what the current trends are for the season. So yeah, and I'll put the thing here so you guys can also see. So it says the top spring 2024 fashion trends are here. And so, yeah, let's see. I just want to do like a quick review of what's in trend for this season. Yeah, for you guys. And you guys can also share which trend you like the best in the comments below. So, the first trend for this season, according to Vogue, is great white dresses. And I love a good white dress. I am all for white. I have so many white pieces in my wardrobe. And again, Stout is one of the brand. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but is also one of the brand that I'm really loving. All the dresses that they are doing and everything. So yeah, I think if we do like a yay or nay for all these current trends, then for white dresses, I would say yay all time, every time. Like every season, I think a white dress always works. The second trend is epic trenches. Um, and I can see there are so many nice brands who are doing trench coats and everything. I personally um, have never had the need to buy a trench coat because I live in India and the weather is not such that I need a trench coat. So I'm going to have to pass on that one, maybe nay. But yeah, I love the designs and I love the trench coat. I don't know why it's in season. Like I said, I don't live in a colder country. But yeah, I don't know. I can't comment on that. Okay, the next trend is new color codes for the minimalist. So a lot of brands called Aritzia, Fendi, the Row, Stout, they've come up with really nice new colors. And yeah, I mean, I would say yay to this trend. I really like this color blocking and, solid colors with stripes and everything. I really love that trend. So I would say yay for that. The next trend is ice blues. Now, blue is one of my most favorite colors of all time. So I love, love, love this trend, and it's 100% a yay for me. And the designs, the pieces that are shown here on the website as well are so amazing. I want to get them all because they look amazing. And I love blue, but I especially love this ice blue color. I feel it makes you feel so cool and it's perfect for the spring because you don't want to feel hot because the weather is only going to get hotter and hotter. So you want to feel cool in terms of the outfit and the fabric and the color that you wear. And ice blue is a big, big yay from me. The other trend is beyond the boardroom pencil skirts. Now, I don't know. I mean, I can see quite a few good designs of skirts here, but I would say nay to pencil skirts, maybe just like that. Because why I'm saying nay is because it's not like I don't like pencil skirts, but I feel like I'm not too excited for them. And I think pencil skirts would look good on taller people. I feel like if I was 5'8", maybe, then it would look great on me. And so, yeah, just for that reason, just because I think for shorter people, pencil skirts would look a little. You have to then figure out the length of it and everything. And also, comfort wise, I think I'm a big, big person on comfort. And so, I don't think they are that comfortable. Now, it depends if you just want to wear them for an evening or just for the quick lunch or for a meeting or something. I don't know. It can work, but I would say nay for now. The other trend is aircon materials, which means that those meshy, like maxi gowns and those, like mesh cut tops and everything. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know if I would wear something like this on a daily basis. But yeah, if like a mesh top with like a swimsuit under it, uh, for like a beach day, I think that would look great. So I think this, for this trend, I would give it a 50-50, because I think it's very occasion specific, this particular trend, that you can only wear it to a particular place. You can't just wear it anywhere and everywhere. But yeah, I would still go with Ye, because, like I said, you can wear these pieces on a beach, like especially this Diotima Marina two-tone beaded tank top, something like that on a beach day, like a beach club day or something. The other trend is sheer delights, and I would say Ye, because I love the pieces shown here on the website as well of all these brands. I love the colors, the pastel pinks, the white, the icy blues, and everything. And especially this Alaya dress, flared. Okay, it's a bodysuit midi dress, and it's so lovely. I'm also loving this trend with very fitted torso, you know, and then flaring at the bottom trend. That's very in right now, and I love, love, love that absolutely. One of my most favorite content creators, podcaster, got married this month. Alex Cooper, the founder and host of Call Her Daddy, she got married and she wore a beautiful white dress with the same silhouette, where she had like a fitted bodysuit kind of on the top of the dress, and then it flared from the bottom, and she looked ethereal. Like, she looked amazing in that, like divine. And I love her, and I love the outfit she chose. It was very flattering on her. So I love, love, love this trend. And yeah, I would say yay for sheer delights. The other brand is Pop Goes the Collar. Now, I'm not too much into different kinds of collars and stuff, so I would say nay. And plus, all the pieces also that are shown here, I'm not liking any, so I would say nay. The next trend is shorts. And like I said, since childhood, I've always worn shorts. I've always been into shorts. So it's a big, big yay for me. Shorts are very classic. Like, they will never go out of style for me. So whether this spring season or next spring season or the previous spring season, shorts have always been in. And I would always, always say yay for shorts. The other trend is a very unique trend. I never thought that this would be a trend, but I find it very interesting. It's in the name of roses. And the pieces shown here as well are very, very cute and fun. Like, for example, this Roca skirt with like a knot and a rose detail on the skirt is amazing, and the color is amazing, the design is amazing. Again, I feel like it's a pencil skirt, but like I said, like with such a fun element, even a simple thing like a pencil skirt gets elevated, and it gives more structure to it, and that's when I feel I would want to wear a pencil skirt if it looks like that. So yeah, I love the black and red print on this Alexander McQueen dress as well. I love this halter vest by Mango with a rose on the side. I love this white Reformation dress with rose print on it. White dress with red roses. It looks so fresh and amazing, and such a nice fun piece to wear for spring, for like a lunch or like a day out. The other trend. So yeah, so like you can see, like this in the name of roses trend is a big yay for me. Big, big, big yay. I can't wait to get some of these pieces, especially this halter vest and the Reformation white dress with the red roses. The other trend is skirt spectacular. I don't know why, again, it's skirts. And looking at the pieces that they've shown on the website as an example for this trend, I would say it's a no for me, because I think my style is very, very simple and classic, at the same time very impactful as well, but not very flashy and not very, yeah. So I don't think it's a nay for me. And yeah, well, that brings to the end of the fashion trends for the spring review, a short review from my end. And you guys can let me know in the comments below, which trend are you looking forward to, which trend is very much that you always would love to wear. And I would love to hear about that. And what did you guys think about my little review that I did? And would you like to watch more of such reviews? Do let me know. I have a few other things to talk about as well, but I feel like it's already gotten very long. So I will just keep it to this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. But do let me know, how did you like this episode? What did you think about it? And if you want me to do another fashion episode, I will do it absolutely very, very soon. And yeah, I absolutely had a lot of fun talking about my fashion journey. Any questions for me, you can let me know in the comments. If you have any topic ideas that I can talk about in my solo episode, then you can let me know in that as well in the comments below. And I'll be looking forward to it. And thank you so much for watching.